Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to welcome you to our first Shoutcast game of that's going to be appearing on this channel. I am currently live recording over Walnar, aka Chosen Master Yi, who is also known as Sadistic Walnar, on the channel. He chose to autolock Yi jungle like a noob, so he's decided to play Yi. The lineup, we have a Mecha Kha'Zix, a Fiddle Me Timbers, an Ezreal on AD carry, Leona support, and a Warwick top lane, I believe. So we have middle sticks versus a Katarina, a Mantheon versus a Warwick in the top lane, Varus versus Ez, and a Lulu on Leona. While we have the two junglers who are pretty strong reasonably on both ends. One requires a little bit more feed than the other, but that would be Chosen Master Yi versus the Mecha Kha'Zix. Right now the game's loading in. We're just waiting on Warwick and Lulu till we can load in. So the reason why we started the series, well, if I can quickly explain, is because my friend said he won't feed as Yi, and I'm hoping like fuck that he's going to feed like Yi as Yi. My friend being this person down here. This guy here. So if you're with me and we're on board with this, we're hoping he's going to feed. That's the main goal of this. And we're hoping we're going to record this so that I can post it on the channel and then completely humiliate him and prove to him that when you play Yi, you feed. Or he's going to win, go balls, you know, go ham, just win everything, and he's probably going to get back into his provisionals for Bronze 4. But either way, let's see how this plan pans out. So we got Warwick on a 92%. He's only going to be on 100. As soon as he's 100, the game will load in. Let's see how everything's going. I'm not on Skype call with him at all, so I don't know anything that's happening right now. So we're just waiting on, you know, this is going to actually be live. There's no me cheating to look into the future. Ezreal's rocking Barrier, Leona's rocking Exhaust. Lulu has Ignite, so this bot lane, purple side bot lane, is going to have a much stronger fighting presence when they fight, because Lulu will have the Ignite on Ezreal. An early game that's going to make a lot of difference. Considering Varus and Ez are both running Barrier, it means no matter what damage Leona can do, all she can do is limit Varus's damage a little bit, while Lulu will be dealing more damage to Ezreal in case they fight. So my best bet is on the engage for bot lane. Lulu and Varus are probably going to win. First blood, I think, is probably going to go to Mantheon here, because if Warwick decides to push top lane too much, Mantheon's going to get first blood. Or Yi's going to choose to gank lane, get a kill, or Kha'Zix's going to choose to gank lane, get a kill. Or it's going to be Katarina, because she does have some pretty good early damage. But then again, Fiddle also has his Fear Drain. And with the Fear Drain, he's going to be able to keep himself alive for a little bit longer. Okay, so I think the game just loaded in. Okay, here we go. So let's get to the right person. Direct the camera. We want Master Yi on Walnar. 5 pots. So he's going to be rushing that offensive item first. And he's starting blue buff. Someone just flashed in Fountain. Who was that? That was the Varus. Varus returned flash. As you can see, he flashed out of Fountain, and his flash is low. Pretty noob start. I'm just saying, noob start. But changing back to Walnar, we have. Looks like he's going to be going for blue first. Leona is pushing in of the. Let me switch to directed. And Walnar's cute. So to directed. So we have Leona guarding the red buffs in case of any invades. Fiddle and Kha'Zix both guarding the top one. Pantheon is staying there. Lulu had a bit of a long engage, but Warwick's hanging around in Fountain. He's not doing much. Oh, there we go. Warwick's on the move. He's heading back. He's heading up to top lane. And Ezreal as well, also heading down to the bot lane. Pinging, watching for an invade. So not much happening here. Like this is Bronze Elo, so there's gonna be no like LCS, they all move to mid lane, trade poke a little bit, and then like stay in lane. There's none of that. They're just gonna camp at the buff, wait for it to spawn, and then do some damage.
Minions have spawned.
So Ez is gonna go meet up with Leona instead of going into lane and getting the chance at more CS. He's just gonna guard the red buff, which is a smart move, because sometimes in Bronze Elo, you have people who decide to move in on the red buff and then try and take it for an early steal. Because most junglers in this Elo really don't expect. They don't really expect the invade and then the steal of the buff. It kind of sets them behind, especially a jungler like Kha'Zix. Like if Kha'Zix can get a kill, he'll be back in the game. But if it's down to just buff taking, Kha'Zix isn't exactly the best champion. Let's get back onto the yep. It's just taking it blue. I believe the Kha'Zix was able to get blue first, so He got his W on second, so the cooldown's going to be back just enough for his red buff. So is he going to take wolves? Yep. See, Alpha Strike is one of the strongest abilities for jungle clearing, because especially for wolves and race and stuff like that, because it can allow you to clear all the weak targets, leaving just for 1 versus 1 on the strong target, which is basically the big wraith or the big wolf. And if you're running a specific lifesteal, the lifesteal points, then you can be able to basically you'll gen more than you'll take damage from. As expected, Pantheon gets first blood in the top lane. As predicted, he did take no damage and burned both summoners. Volnar's now cleared both camps, and Kha'Zix has also cleared both camps, but he's behind. Kha'Zix chose not to clear his Wraith, I believe. That's why he's level, but he's nearly level 4. Kha'Zix has good sustain from his weapon, not as much as he has from his Alpha Strike. He's going to be camping mid lane. Ah, he's been warded. He cleared the ward, but he's still... Is he going to wait? No, he's going to head around top lane. So Pantheon has a clear advantage in the lane. He started with a longsword and 2 pots, so he's going to have a nice advantage in the top lane. Warwick not looking so good, going full AP Warwick. Hopefully he'll start stacking some tank, or he's not going to last so long. And Kha'Zix picks up a kill in the bot lane, now putting him back in the head of the... But as expected, if you notice Ezreal's health, Ez's health does happen to be very low. That's because Lulu burned Ignite. That's because Lulu burned Ignite Summoner's Barrier, so it shows that her and Varus combined do a lot more damage than Leona and Ez. So Leona and Ez have to be very careful for that. Varus, however, still has his barrier, so he'll be fine. Ezreal still has his barrier as well. Leona still has both summoners. So apparently it was just Lulu and Varus who both burned Flash, and only Lulu who burned her offensive summoner. Pantheon taking a bit too much poke, but the junglers are in bot lane, so I think she's pretty much safe. To the ward, yeah, ward spotted Kha'Zix, so Pantheon, if he has good map awareness, should know that Kha'Zix is in the bot, is in the mid lane. Katarina taking a little bit too much poke from Fiddle. She started with a mobility start, so she's not going to be as good as she could be. I'd have a different start for Katarina, but that's only because I'm in lower elo. I've got to figure out a better start for her. So we have Yi. I think he's going in for the gank mid lane, but if he's not careful, Fiddle's going to ward it, and he's going to see him coming. It's not warded, so Fiddle being a little bit. There we go. Flash. Really? Got him for resets, but Kha'Zix was easy. Kill. That was a good fear, and also a good lifesteal from Fiddle, because he was able to live through that and also allow Kha'Zix to pick up a kill on Katarina. It was good that Kha'Zix came mid when he saw his teammate needed help, but Pantheon just died to Warwick up top, showing that. Let's check Pantheon. What are his runes at? Well, he's dead for now, but I can't view what his magic resist is. Here we have bot lane. Yeah, Varus. Has he gone back yet? Varus is not back yet. Still has both summoners. Lulu doing some nice poke. Leona stacking that armor. Ooh, there goes the engage. There goes the barrier. He's not careful, he's gonna die. Ez still has damage. Just because Ez can take damage doesn't mean he's weak. Ez is actually a very strong way to carry, especially for this time. Depends on how he's building his Ezreal. He's got some AP. Yeah, he's going to blue Ez. Katarina taking some poke mid. First item back. Oh, she's going for her Leandri's Torment. She's just way clear. She's going to be good against the Fiddle, because Fiddle's advantage is he has minions in the way. And with the minions, she'll be able to clear that out. Pantheon warding up in the top lane. He has his Brutalizer first, so he gets the armor penetration on Fiddle. I mean, not Fiddle, pardon me, on Warwick. So Warwick will just be cautious of that, because his already existing armor is going to be a little bit useless against Pantheon. Pantheon, nice poke down there, but Warwick still has more sustain than Pantheon, which is going to be a problem for him, because he's not always going to have his Q up. Bot lane, good poke coming down on Lulu. Ez is however, so is Lulu, so this is going to be a little bit of a strange engage. Ez just poking with that Mystic Shot, which is doing a fair amount of damage, but Lulu's going to stay in lane. She doesn't want to have to waste those pots, so she's probably going to head back to base. Katarina pushing mid lane. He's pretty low, but Fiddlesticks does happen to be low, but I do believe that Katarina, if she gets speared, she's gonna lose the fight. That's guaranteed. Pantheon, does he have it? Yeah, Pantheon has execute on Warwick. If he's smart, he'll W onto Warwick. Nope. There we go. That's the damage I was talking about. Because of Pantheon's passive on the E with a 100% crit chance, this passive here, it is... Shot gains 100% critical strike chance, and because Warwick's below 15 health, it gave him just enough damage to finish off his target. My friend Matthew, aka Wolnar, is on... Let's just check. He's nearly level 6. Once he's 6, he's going to gain that ultimate that'll allow him to gank lanes very effectively. But right now, he's probably just going to come in with some poke. He's just going to farm the lane. Checking if close to it. Close to it. Nearly 6. Wolnar now has the ultimate. If he scales it, will he scale it? Is he scaling it? Scaled. Leona being a little bit aggressive, just watching them, checking for wards. Ooh, they could have turned on her there. Varus is a little bit under leveled. That's not good. Ezreal, level 5. Varus, how close? Still 5. Very close. So he's a little bit behind, but not a lot behind. Some good vision. I don't think Leona is aware of... I don't think... Yeah, Leona is not aware of that ward, but... Ooh, try that to connect. But, poking down to these guys. Awesome. Again. That's a dead Varus. Unless, no. Varus is gone. Very offensive. Very hungry Kazi. He scaled his skin first, so now he has the triple ultimate coming into the lead. Damn. Pantheon seems to be trading up in the top lane. We should try and avoid doing this. Oh, here we come. Master Yi. There we go. And that's why Yi...
turret has been destroyed.
That's why Yi always moves up. So we have Kha'Zix leading the game. We have Fiddlesticks currently in the lead of the CS game. Katarina is behind by 16 CS, 17 CS now. 18 CS now. But looks like we're getting a roam from bot lane coming up to mid. They've pushed down bot tower. Bot tower is gone. Kha'Zix with the very impressive leap over the wall. And then we're looking at E pushing the top lane. Warwick's not going to be it. Depends on what Warwick is bought first. Warwick has some good movement speed, so he's going to stop. Will he be able to get this tower, actually? Could. Pantheon's coming up there, but there's a nice roam coming from mid lane, so if they don't peace out... Nope, he's not going to get a tower. He's got to back off now, because they have multiple people coming in lane. And they're actually going to get away with this, because if Kha'Zix and Fiddle had been able to move in a little bit quicker, they would have got through. Now Katarina's pushing in mid lane. Now she has her hunting guys, which means she's very close to the end. I'm not sure what they were thinking. Oh! Kha'Zix just not realizing how much damage that Pantheon man drop does. Let's have a look. Pantheon man drop does a total of 400 damage. Kha'Zix just didn't think it would do that much. Kha'Zix made the mistake there. What's the Ezreal? Ezreal versus Varus. Varus is in the lead with the CS. Items, Ezreal is ahead, however. Varus has 1 death on his hand, while the Ez has none. If Katarina can bait the fear and not lose too much health from drain, she'll be able to do some damage. We have Lulu, a little bit too pushed out. Yeah, that's good. Lulu's pushed back in. We have Warwick taking damage to the top lane. Right now, the blue team is leading in kills and towers, so they have the gold advantage. There we have. Maybe a good time. No, flash. What's the flash? Oh, there's Lulu. Lulu making a clean getaway. Ezreal ultimate coming down. Ezreal ultimate. Lulu is gone. Yi coming down for the roam on bot lane, but he's being pinged to defend the mid lane. We have aggressive Kha'Zix coming out with that. Oh, with the Tiamat. Early Tiamat. And we have Pantheon being trading poke with the Warwick, I believe. Warwick seems to be... Pantheon is not trading so well with this Warwick. If he were to engage now, he probably wouldn't. Yeah, if he were to engage now, he probably wouldn't. He got the kill on the Ezreal, which is probably more valuable, but died to Leona, so that means no assist from the Kha'Zix with the reset. Kha'Zix is really deadly. Strange idea to evolve the ultimate first, but I do understand it, as it gives, as with Kha'Zix's new rework, you get increased resistance when you're invisible in the ultimate, and it's 3 times, and he covers more distance. And I do believe that the invisibility also lasts longer. Pantheon most likely going to push out this tower, most likely. Rob, Warwick, can he make it in time? Can Warwick make it in time? Fiddle taking the purple side's blue buff, while the blue buff of while the blue buff of blue team is currently still up. Is it? Yes, it is. Ezreal pushing out on the mid lane. Warwick stopping the push on top tower, allowing Pantheon. Oh, maybe a fight coming down in bot lane. Going in, they're going in. Leona taking the kill. An excellent KS, if I do say so myself. Master Yi, static, getting that close to that static shift. Katarina in the mid lane, unaware of the possible Fiddlesticks gank coming in. She understands. She understands. If she were to turn now, the fear isn't available on Fiddle, but he does have good cooldown on it though. So. Top tower going down to. Will Pantheon drop in to save his tower? Yep.
Purple team's turret.
Pantheon drops in. We're taking absolutely no damage. Pantheon, however, in all respects, was close to finishing the war. Possibly with a double kill? Nope. He going down to the Warwick as well. The current score is 3 and 4, while the Fiddle ult coming in on the Katarina, who could turn on Fiddle, but chooses not to. She does have her ultimate and ignite, so with a maxed Q coming out on her. Max Q. Probably not a max E. W? Sorry, my mistake. Not W. This is a max Q, which is a bit of a strange thing. But it's possible, people do it. Warwick just making it a getaway while Pantheon's strange. Pantheon had the upstart for the game, but now they're kind of letting it get set back. I'd have to say because of the strong jungling from Kha'Zix and the fact that he was able to pick up quite a few early kills, as definitely put their team in the lead. Leona coming in though with the 3 kills, and also Warwick, however, with the 5 kills. Kha'Zix is also this could be our first team fight of the game. Fiddlesticks taking almost no damage. Ezreal taking some damage. Pantheon coming in. Oop. This would be a team fight in there. And their side, Leona starting to fight a lot of good. Katarina get in there. Also flashes coming down, summoners being burned. Katarina probably jump in now. Katarina got a reset. 1 kill. The trade was 3 to 1, but 2 enemies are incredibly low. So the advantage is, however, currently on blue side, but purple side still does have damage. E currently healing up at the base. Let's see what they're going to do for this one now. He has life steal. He's attacking. Ez going down the turret. Ooh. Man drop incoming.
Team's turret has been
Ult through. Ah, he was
One strike.
I wonder if he's gonna check because he could get the Fiddlesticks, but Fiddlesticks is choosing to stay, which is a bit strange, but the dragon is done. There is vision on dragon, so this blue team is moving into response. Warwick coming into the test.
Purple team has slain the
Purple team
dragon.
grabbing the dragon, and Warwick trying to. Warwick being overly. Oh, purple team gets cut out. No, they're coming in. He is taken down. Varus taking a lot of damage. Kazik tearing apart. Lulu may not be able to make it out of there as well. This could be a full ace.
Unmatched.
Could be a full ace. No, Lulu making it away. Oh, Lulu not making it away. Going down to the Kazik. Lulu down as well. It's just up to Katarina. So that earlier damage that they had, I think it's because of the lockup that was done over here. The lockup over here pretty much changed the fight. Like, it was very strong for blue team. Like, it didn't really change the fight. The fight was going on at the time. But it did allow them to get all the CC they needed, shutting down Yi, who probably would have jumped on their carry doing damage. But now we have Varus. Excuse me. Now we have Varus stacking the current 0-4. But he does have he has a little bit of CS. He's not catching up. Ezreal is on an 88 CS lead, and he has 2 kills, 2 deaths, and 9 assists. He has a Triforce already. Strongest person for that right now. Kazak's definitely in the lead with strength, I have to say. He is 10-1, and he has 4 assists. Oh, and drops him in. Pantheon will use. Use and drop. Warwick. Oh, Phil can reveal it. 4 for 5 for 1. That was their current trade. With Ezreal on low HP, but they're still losing trade. He dropping off some very good damage on the Kazakhs, but frankly wasn't enough. Kazakhs was able to get out of there, and due to his lifesteal, gen back his health, and yeah. Probably gonna push this out. Will they have enough for it? Yi and Lulu will be able to. No, Yi and Lulu won't be able to stop them from taking this tower. This tower's gonna go down. Varus with the ultimate. Maybe. Varus with his first kill. I have to. Yeah, first kill. He currently down a few items. Doesn't have a static shiv yet. Should be focusing on rushing that. And once he has that, maybe it'll be enough for him to output more damage than he has. Not trading poke very well there. Taking a lot of damage from the tower on Varus again. Red. And, well, nope, moving into the fight, not backing. He's going to be taking his range out for gen. Yep, for regen. We have purple team pushing mid now. A lot of them are under half health, which is good because Warwick thrives on the target. Yee taking damage from Leona. Warwick also on low HP, not making it easy for them to fight. Kaza coming in for reset. Katarina choosing to bug out instead of flying down. Gone, target down. Kaza's getting his reset with the pathetic jump. Pantheon. Sorry for that audio. Yi going down as well. Leona triple kill.
Triple kill.
Bad audio coming on my end. Issue. No idea what Pantheon is trying to do. But giving Kazakhs another kill. Almost acing it with this team. Lulu just back up. She's going to join the fight again.
Purple team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
Varus trying to do as much poke as possible. We got Kha'Zix backing. Nobody's fight coming in. Lulu trying to fight, and Kha'Zix moving it up. Yep, Liquid goes down to Kha'Zix. With enough damage, he's pretty much bursting down almost everyone. Yi could make a play on that. He does have a static shiv. He has static shiv yet. He does not have a static shiv yet. He is, however, strong. There we go. Yi with a shutdown kill. For Warwick. This could be what he needs. Double kill on the Leona. Yi is, I'd have to say, oh, killed mid alpha strike by the Kha'Zix. A little bit of an impressive turnaround, but Yi now has his static shiv, making him a big threat to the enemy team. You can just keep doing that, just tear right through the enemy team. Knowing Yi, knowing my friend Matthew, his next item is probably gonna be, yeah, it's judging by the pickaxe. He's probably going but ease me back up soon. Baron is available for purple team. I have to say Baron is available for both teams, but I have to say purple team has a higher advantage on taking it. Objectives right now becoming really important. That mid lane being a big issue, especially with the fact that the turret is not on. Kha'Zix, what is his level advantage? Kha'Zix is currently level 13. The highest level advantage is going to... Blue team has a lot of high level champs. They have Kha'Zix, they have Warwick, and they have Leona and Fiddle. While the highest level... Oh, Pantheon is to contest with that. He's currently going 5 and 10 as a Bloodthirster damage, but ultimately blue team, I'm going to say, has more CC than purple team. But, ooh, Lulu with the good slow there. Lulu going full AP, not much resistance on her end. She could do with some resistance. Not in comes should be a good time for the Pantheon. There we go. Great drive. Damage.
Blue team double kill.
Katarina not coming in. Katarina could get an easy reset on Ez, probably lead to her next target, but she chooses to hang back and not go in.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
And this could be game if Katarina sits back deciding not to do anything. She is currently waiting in fountain, not doing
Purple team's turret has been
warning
destroyed.
ping. Nope, and she goes down. Lulu coming in. And that's game. That is game. Good job, blue team.